Hi gamers, and welcome back to Gaming Insight, and today we will be discussing Tekken 6. Tekken 6 is one of the most important entries in the legendary Tekken franchise. Originally released in arcades in 2007 and then on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PSP in 2009, Tekken 6 marked a major turning point for the series. It wasn't just another sequel, it was a bold reinvention. From new gameplay mechanics to a darker storyline and massive visual upgrades, Tekken 6 pushed the franchise forward in ways that divided fans, but also shaped its future. So today, let's break down Tekken 6 by looking at its gameplay, graphics, story, characters, reception, and its lasting legacy. Tekken 6 introduced one of the most talked about mechanics in the series, the rage system. When a character's health drops to a critical level, they enter rage mode, dealing increased damage and opening the door for explosive comeback moments. This added a new layer of tension to every match. Suddenly, no fight was ever truly over, forcing players to stay sharp and manage risk carefully. Another major addition was interactive stages. Walls and floors can now break, sending fighters crashing into lower levels or new areas, extending combos and keeping fights visually exciting and unpredictable. Tekken 6 also leaned heavily into longer, more aggressive juggle combos. While advanced players loved the added depth and creativity, some fans felt the balance tilted too far toward offense, making defense more difficult than in previous games. On top of that, Tekken 6 introduced scenario campaign and beat-em-up style mode that combined Tekken's combat with RPG elements. Players could level up characters, unlock items, and explore the Tekken world in a completely different way, something the series had never attempted before. Graphics, visually, Tekken 6 was a massive leap forward. It was on a brand new engine. The game delivered smoother animations, sharper textures, and more detailed character models than ever before. Fighters featured flowing clothing, expressive facial animations, and impactful attack effects that made every hit feel powerful. Stages were larger, more colorful, and packed with personality, often changing mid-fight thanks to destruction mechanics. Even today, Tekken 6 still looks impressive, especially when it comes to animation quality and visual flair, proving how ambitious the game was for its time. From there, Tekken 6 took the modern franchise into its darkest chapter, as Jin, once seen as a hero, is now the antagonist, driven by a mysterious and darker purpose tied to the Devil Gene. The narrative explores heavy themes like power, destiny, and the destructive nature of ambition. It also dives deeper into the lore of the Devil Gene and the Mishima family curse, adding layers of complexity and depth to the storyline. While the story was ambitious, it received mixed reactions due to its presentation. Much of the plot was delivered through text and brief cutscenes rather than full cinematic sequences, leaving some fans wanting more immersive storytelling. Tekken 6 boasted one of the largest rosters in the franchise at the time, with over 40 playable characters. Classic favorites like Kazuya Mishima, Heihachi Mishima, Paul Phoenix, Nina Williams, King, Lon Brand Fury all returned, each with updated moves and new abilities. The game also introduced exciting newcomers like Lars Alexanderson, a fast and aggressive fighter closely tied to the main story, and Elisa Boskonovich, a unique character with robotic abilities and high mobility. This combination of old and new characters allowed players to explore a wide range of fighting styles and strategies, keeping the gameplay diverse and engaging. Upon its reception, Tekken 6 received generally positive reviews from both critics and players. The game was praised for its depth, old innovation, visuals, and ambitious scope. However, it wasn't without controversy. Some players criticized the rage system for rewarding mistakes, while others felt the scenario campaign was repetitive and didn't fully capture the classic Tekken experience. Despite these critiques, Tekken 6 was a commercial success and remained popular in both casual and competitive scenes for years. Legacy stands as a major turning point in the franchise. It introduced mechanics like rage and stage destruction that became staples in later titles such as Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and Tekken 7, where these systems were further refined. More importantly, Tekken 6 proved that the series was willing to take risks and evolve, even if it meant dividing its fan base. Love it or hate it, Tekken 6 left a permanent mark on the Tekken series, and its influence is still felt today. Outro. And that's all we have on Tekken 6. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, comment, and share. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more of our latest videos.